Hey there my Stampin' friends, Susan here with Pumpkin Hill Stampers. I have a Stampin' Show and Tell for you today, and today I'm going to be putting together a kit that came out a few months ago. This is the Happy Houseplants Kit, and it's 4 framed plant images, 3D, and I'm going to put these together today for you. So they came in this great Stampin' Up box, right? I've got 4 frames, I've got 4 different projects to make, and I'm just going to go ahead and do them. So I thought this would be a great little project to do. I have a new position at the library, a more permanent position, and so I wanted to put a little stamped art in my desk space so that I have a little bit of myself there. So I'm going to go ahead and make these 4 framed projects and see how they go. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the first one. So I'm just going to follow the instructions as I go through, and we'll find the parts and pieces as we go. Okay, so it looks like I need the snake plant one. Okay, so first it says I have this, and then I'm going to need these things. Okay, so I need to pop these out of their mats. So everything is pre-printed and pre-die cut, so you just have to loosen it all up and pull it out. So I've got 3 different layers, it looks like, of these, and then I need this pot here if I'm going to follow the instructions to do that. Okay, so it tells me to put dimensionals on the back of my leaves and mount them up. So I need dimensionals on these 2 guys and on my pot. So sometimes it's fun to grab some projects that you don't have to stamp yourself, and you can just enjoy putting them together. This is true with like our paper pumpkins and whatnot. They just come and the kit is already pre-designed for you, and you just enjoy crafting them. So if you want to take a little break from coming up with all the ideas on your own, you might want to consider buying one of these all-inclusive kits. This one's an art kit. Sometimes they're little treat boxes, sometimes they are cards and whatnot. So this is going to go, let's see, I can do it however I want to, don't I? So these are just going to go on like this, and then the little pot's going to go in its stand, and then I'm going to frame it up. Cool. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, it says this one is first. Alright, so, but you know, if it's your project, you can do it your way. So we'll put that on there. I'm going to put this one over the top of that. I'm going to move mine over a little bit, just to give it a little more width to it. And then here's my little pot that goes over the top in the stand, right? Press it down. Okay, so there's that. That one's done. I'm going to set that one aside. Alright, where's the next one? The next one says start, let's see, this is with the this one. I need to pop these leaves out. So I would love to put actual plants in my space at the library, but there's no windows near my space, and so there wouldn't be enough light. So I can't really do live plants on my desk, so I'm going to go with paper ones. Okay, so there's this, and then there's that. Let's see, this is going to go in here, like that. And then this is going to go over the top like that, and then this will go up like the vines, right? Those Swiss ivy vines that some of us have. Okay, so this one first I'm going to put on the dish. The dish on first. So this would make a great little gift to give somebody who just wants to do little paper crafting, or you could get them and make them and then give them away as gifts. That would also be a fantastic idea. So you can really create some fun art, right? And then you can gift it away if you wanted to, or, you know, enjoy it. Put it up on your own walls and enjoy it. So, nothing that says you only have to make cards, or you only have to make, you know, giftable things. You can certainly make things all for yourself. Alright, there's that one. I'm happy with that. Alright, third one. Moving right along here. Starting with this one. This one needs the little brown bucket. I think it goes this way. Alright, this one, I've got a little brown bucket, and then I need some extra leaves here for this one. Extra leaves, pop these out carefully. Don't want to rip them. Okay, so leaves, bucket. So this one says to put the bucket on as my number 2 instruction. So I'm just, you know, I'm starting with these and I'm just following the instructions. So this one says to put the bucket on first. Alright, so I'm putting the bucket on first. Now it says to use 4 dimensionals. I guess I will. I'll move this one over. Make sure everything is really well positioned. Now, this goes right by this bottom leaf. So I'm going to put it right there. Okay, now it tells me to put dimensionals on the back of this one. And I've got one here. And I've got one here. And here. And there. And then this one is going to go right over the top of that main background. So we've got little branches here, so it's going to go up and down. I'm going to connect into those leaves in the background so everything looks like it's coming together. Okay, and then I've got this one here. We're showing it like this, and I'm going to put on 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this is just going to go over the top of that right here. Nice, bushy, full plant. Alright, we got one left. Alright, number 4. Alright, so I've got this big pot. I've got my base behind it. I've got a little shelf here. My pot's going to go there. And then I've got these big variegated leaves. Like that. Alright, so these down the way they're showing me in the picture. Again, I've got 4 dimensionals on my pot, and again, it's my second step. I'm going to go ahead and put one in the middle, just to give it a little balance. Alright, so this is going to go on my shelf. Right, so a little 3D imaging going on. Then I've got my big leaf over the top with the 4 leaves. Okay, so they've got this coming kind of like this. Okay, now you might notice I didn't put a dimensional there because it's overlapping on the plant pot there. So if you put another one on, it would really look popped up. And then I've got 2 more here. These are going to fill in this open spot here. Well, look at that. Alright, so we've done all that. So now it says, it's going to tell me in the instructions how to go ahead and mat them. So, let's pull these down. So I'm going to need a frame, and I'm going to need my mat, and I'm going to need my image. So I'm just going to pull these up carefully. Like you would any other picture, pull out the back. Okay, now this has a little piece of plastic in there. Now I'm not going to use the plastic because I want my plants to pop out of their frames. Okay, so I'm going to put in one mat, and then I'm going to put in my plant image there. Now I have it, so I'm just going to use it for an extra thickness. I'm just going to put this back in. Not necessary, but I have it, so instead of throwing it away, we'll just put it in the frame. And then I'm going to put that on. That back in there and push these down. And look, we've already got the hanger on them. So as long as you put your stuff back in correctly, it'll be ready to go. And let's see. Flip it over. And I've got a 3D plant. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I like it. Alright, let me go ahead and do the rest of them. So this is nice and quick, right? And I'm just going to pop that out. I'm going to put a mat in. A mat in, put a plant in. I'm going to put that plastic back in because I need to throw it away. And then put this back in the front. Whoop. Come on, slide in there. Push those up a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Okay. Push these in, hold that back in place. If you had to, you could use your bone folder for that to carve them up and down. There's the second one. Alright, let's do this one next. Okay, so again, just going to open up the frames. Pop these out. Put in the mat. Now, if you wanted to make different mats, or if you wanted to stamp on your mats to make them different, you could certainly do all kinds of fun, extra crafty bits. I am just putting them together to show you them finished. And that's a quick and easy project. So even if you had a crafty friend and you just need an activity to do, right? That would be a nice, fun little craft. You don't have to have any ink. Everything came in it, right? Everything was printed, die cut, ready to craft with. Dimensionals came included, and the instructions were not difficult, right? I just put the whole thing together, quick and easy. And voila, I have 4 framed plants for my desk. Oh, I think that's pretty cool. Alright guys, well, you know, like I always say, leave me comments. Let me know if you thought this was interesting, if you think you might give it a try. It was really simple. They're not very expensive, and it was fun. So, until next time, do some fun stamping, have some fun, and consider some kits. Alright, until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.